Hey guys, Jeff with Id10t Garage. Out here in the garage, about to go over what I've been working on this week because none of it's been really recordable. It's all been really under the car for the most part. So just going to give you guys an update for the week. So working on the fuel system, the exhaust system. Obviously I pulled the tank. So we got a brand new tank waiting to go in, but I have to do some rust repairs first. I've got one patch in. I still got to do some repairs here, and I got to finish welding this in, but I ran out of welding gas. But we're just getting some of the rusty spots in the trunk taken care of before we put the new fuel system in. Went ahead and replaced the rear differential cover seal with a lube blocker seal, which are really good. Put some Excel G KYB shocks on to replace these old worn out air shocks, and replace these turbo mufflers on the Jegs 2.5 inch exhaust system that was on here. Now when doing that, I made some adjustments. So this was about 4 inches, 5 inches further back to the back, and that was having the rubber fuel line for the gas tank was really up against this, and I did not like that at all. So I cut a good amount off and pushed this back, and as you can see, the tubes are really a lot where they're supposed to be. You know, we get the actual over axle and made a little more room there. So, and you can kind of see this is where the original piece was right here. So got that taken care of. Like I said, got this torqued back down and put 2 liters of gear oil back in there, and got the old Thrush welded chambered mufflers on there. So basically it's kind of like your 40 series mufflers. So yeah, those should sound real nice. And like I said, you can see got the KYB shocks on there. Got done, like I said, brand new stainless steel 3/8 inch line from front to back there. And I'm also working on getting a new line ran up front, so I'll be replacing the new rubber lines. So this, I bought a stainless for the front, and I'm running it right here and going down into this little notch instead of this line, which goes through and down in the middle of the alternator. And the reason I'm doing this is because the rubber line was getting real close to touching these belts, so I'm going to pull that from the fuel pump over to here. That way we're not even having to worry about that, and that'll make a big difference for that. I'll go ahead and show you guys the new tank. New tank looks great. I got a new sending unit. I still got to test that out too, but brand new tank off of eBay. I put the new rubber grommet in there. I mean, this thing just is pretty because it's painted and coated, which should help it with the rust. So pretty excited about that. Brand new black straps. They were like $28, so pretty cheap. I got new J-bolts too because they busted when I took them off. So I got that ready to go, and that's pretty much what I've been working on all week. Got my new sending unit here as well, so that'll go in that tank, and I still need to do some bench testing on it. So once I bench test it, I'll be able to verify it works. So I've got a nice little setup over here. I wonder if I still got my gauge out. Yeah. So I've got a little test gauge. This is what I use in one of my Fords, and I can test that out pretty easy with my little 12-volt transformer here. So that'll get us set up so I can test that before I put it in the tank, make sure it's getting proper readings, and then hopefully once everything's back together, my fuel gauge will work. But yeah, it's just been a lot of work under the car, like I said. You know, so it was really hard to record. I did record some of the cutting and welding, but it was just a big pain in the butt, and it wasn't going to amount to a lot of good content. So like I said, I just wanted to come out here and kind of record what I've been up to, the mess I've been making, and all that good stuff. So, alright, well, we'll see you guys next week.